All right, unless I get feedback from students, which I haven't had lately, I think this is our last video for trigonometry. So page 1138, let's look at page 48, and I'm going to help you do problem number 2. And then we'll kind of wrap it up. That'll take you up to the third checkup, and then you can review everything and do the self-test, the pace test, and yay, you finished. Woohoo! Hope you've had some fun, learned some things, challenged yourself, impressed your parents with how smart you are. Let's talk about finding 3 cube roots of 64 cosine 120, and then the imaginary number I times the sine of 120. So what we do, the cube root of 64 means what number times itself times itself times itself equals 64, and of course that is 4. So our first answer is going to be 4 cosine, and then what do we do with these angles? Since we're doing the third root, the cube root, the third root, we take whatever the angle is and you divide by that index, okay? So 120 divided by 3 is 40 plus I times the sine of 40, so we keep the same thing, okay? Now, how do we know what the next one is? Well, we always take 360 and you're going to divide by, again, what was the index? The index is 3, so divided by 3 would be 120. So we're going to take 40 plus 120 is 160. So 4 cosine 160 plus I times the sine of 160. All right, so we have 2 of them. And then for the last one, we're going to have 3 answers because we're doing cube roots. We're going to take that 120 and add it to the 180, which will give us 160, which will give us 280. Okay? 2. That doesn't look very neat. So we're going to do this first one, 120 divided by 3 is 40. And then you add the 120 to each of them, and you do that on both sides. Okay, so hopefully that helps you understand that. And there's only a couple more problems on that page. And congratulations! Give me some feedback after you finish. Let me know you successfully finished all the math. Okay, let me celebrate with you. If you got all the way through, you started earlier with the paces, came all the way up through Algebra 1, Algebra 2, Geometry, and now the trigonometry, good for you. And I don't know what you're going to do after this. It's up to your supervisor. I'm not crazy about the college one that they have. Maybe you can ask if you can do personal finance. There's 6 paces of personal finance, or there's the Dave Ramsey personal finance course, which is also a very good one. I would highly recommend that before you graduate from high school, to do something practical like that. But this should give you a good foundation for going on after high school. All right.